Welcome, Gunrunner.
Hello everybody, Kieran aka The Laird here, and I've got a magazine review for you today. But it's a very, very different magazine review for you. Something very, very different to all the stuff I've been doing on the channel recently. Especially the magazine reviews, because as you might have already guessed, there is no physical print magazine that I can point a camera at and flick through to show you. This is strictly online, well, not online, digital, strictly a digital magazine is probably a better way of putting it, but there is some online content as well, which is what I have on the screen right now, so I'll explain that in a little bit more detail. So this is, say, it's downloadable in PDF form to read on your computer or your mobile device, and even better, it's completely free. So that's one reason I wanted to cover it, because I don't think many people are even aware of this. So I thought it might be nice to get the word out there a bit more and make more people aware of its presence. So as you can see, this is Retro Magazine World. This is the website, which I will link down in the comments, so you can go and visit it. And the thing I first want to point out, which you may have already noticed, is that essentially this is actually an Italian website. The people who created all of this are Italian. So on the website you have the links to the magazines, which is actually here, so we'll go back to that in a moment. But you've also got other stuff that you can buy. There's videos, there is articles that you can read as well, so all stuff like that. But you'll find that a lot of the articles on the website, in fact nearly all of them from what I can see, are in Italian. So unless you read Italian, you're not going to get much joy out of the website itself. You're mainly just going to use it as a place to download stuff. I suppose you can run it through Google Translate, but that's not always the best. It doesn't always make the most sense, I find, when you put stuff in Google Translate. But yeah, you can see, I mean, there's all sorts of different articles. A lot of the articles on the website are about new stuff that's come out, new homebrew games and stuff like that for various machines. But the bit we're going to be focusing on is the magazine itself. So you'll see that there are two versions, and that's why I'm covering it today. You have your Italian version and you have your English version. So if I click that, that takes me to the English section. So you'll see straight away here that there have been 15 issues, which go right back to, let's have a look, change the page. So the first issue was in May 2020, so it's been going over 2 years now. Yeah, it's continued since then, and it's got bigger and better. The guy who posts this, whose name is David LaMonica, who posts around the groups on Facebook. That's how I became aware of it, was him actually posting in my Atari History Group magazine. For group, even Facebook group, blimey. Can't get my words out today. So, you know, if you are a member of that group, then you might have seen it posted there, or you might have seen it posted in other retro gaming groups. I think I've spotted it posted a few in others as well, but it was in the Atari History Group that I first saw it. But anyway, I digress. So let's have a look at some of these issues then, shall we? So I'll flick off this, and I'll get issue 1 up, because that would be a good place to start, wouldn't it? So, okay, here is issue 1. So, you see issue 1, year 1, June 2020, retromagazine.net. And there we go. So, we'll have a look what was in issue 1, and then we'll have a look at a few other odd issues, including the latest one, so you can get a flavour for what it includes. So, it really does include just about everything. So, you'll find hardware, software, homebrew, old stuff, you know, you name it, it's in here. Let's see if we can get it properly in frame. That's better. So there's some stuff about, you know, Mr. FPGA. It starts off with some hardware stuff. There is a an interview. Someone behind a BBS for Commodore. Fast Basic, Locomotive Basic, that's Amstrad, so it's Amstrad related, so it goes through different stuff. So there is a lot of very technical stuff in the magazine, as well as less technical stuff. So there we go. We've got Game & Watch now, so something obviously very game related. Great article there on Game & Watch. How I discovered RPG games on my TI-99 4A. So that's some pretty obscure stuff, not the the average stuff you'd find in these kind of magazines. Some stuff about Nightmare on the MSX, great game that. City Bomber 4K, so that's a homebrew game. Tips and cheats, a bit about the first Grand Theft Auto. So this is the reviews here. So was that Amstrad game? Good old Crystal Castles, brilliant. So some more modern stuff there. So PC CD-ROM. There's Sonic, Astor on the Saturn. This is their reviews. Power Spikes, Chubby Gristle. Good story behind that game. Good game as well, actually. And there we go. So that's 63 pages, that first issue there. And I'll get up another one. So issue 5 from January 2021. So Christmas kind of themed cover. So I've got to say I've skipped to 5. So I'll do the same again. I'll go to like 10 or something and 15. So we'll have a little look through this. So again, it starts off with some quite technical stuff. It's talking about the N64 hardware there. Some sort of homebrew projects. The Mega 65. VIC video chip. Stuff about Spectrum Basic there. Windows operating system for the Amstrad. It's very different. So fourth, talking about the Jupiter Ace, especially there as well. Making music. Pretty cool article as well there. Japan history. Interview with Randall Flagg. Real Ghostbusters arcade fan game. That looks pretty cool. I didn't know about that. To look that up. Loom. Holiday Lemmings, aka Xmas Lemmings. Weird Dreams. Mighty Final Fight. Good little game, that, actually. Mario Kart. Zeta Wing. Super Mario 64. Sydney Hunter. Rise Star. And that's it. So what was in, how many pages was that? So that's a bit bigger, 87. There we go. Okay, so I've got issue 10 here. October 2021. This has got Remembering Clive Sinclair in it, which is always good. So it starts off, as always, with quite a bit of technical stuff, talking about the pet there. Look at the Evercade, so some modern retro, which is good to see, and the A500 Mini as well. So quite a bit about that. Interview with the creators of Demons of Asterborg, a new Mega Drive game. Some stuff about the MSX. Programming in C. Commodore 6128. 6128. C128 even. 6128 is an Amstrad. Thunder Flash, so again I think it's some modern retro styled stuff. 2-player Amiga games. Zorro, Great Giana Sisters, SE. That's Alex Kidd 3, a new fan made Alex Kidd game for the Master System. Very, very cool indeed. Gumby, Escape from Berlin, Unholy Night. There's Demons of Asterborg. What did they give it? Very good score. Does look very nice, actually. Volgar the Viking. Delta. And there's some stuff, thank you Sir Clive, just a little bit at the end. That one's 70 pages. It does vary quite a bit from issue to issue in terms of the page count there. Right, and here we are, the latest issue. So issue 15, July 2022. I've not seen an August issue yet. It doesn't appear to be on the website, so maybe perhaps they're a bit late with that. But yes, so very nice cover there. Again, starting off with some technical stuff about Pandora's Box. and some stuff you can do with your Super Nintendo. An article on the Wonder Swan there, Mattel in Television as well. And talking about the 2022 Basic 10 Liner contest, which I always find absolutely fascinating how people manage to create some pretty playable games in just 10 lines of Basic. The name says it all, really. It's pretty amazing what some people manage to do, actually. Stuff on the 64. An interview there. Alessio Skanderbeg. Battle of the Eras. Great Gianna Sisters. Track and Field. Andrew Junos 2. Brave Battle Saga. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 4. I mean, you see the reviews are just really sort of all over the place. There's new games, there's old games, homebrew, you know, everything you can think of, really. In the reviews, Crash the Plumber. That was a ST game, wasn't it? I seem to remember. Yeah, it is, yeah. Very, very cool indeed. Gelatino 2, Babylon's Ark. Nightmare 2. Zelda. Sumo Fighter. Tusker. Oh, I remember Tusker. Yeah. And that's it. So that latest issue 73. So that's it, really. That's everything, really, to show you. Usually, you know, at the end of my video, I would sort of give some summary and tell you whether it's, you know, worth buying or not. But this is free. So, I mean, you can see there's going to be some content for everyone, really, because there's really technical stuff in there. There's, you know, interviews. There's reviews of games, you know, old stuff and homebrew stuff. There's everything you can think of in there for every taste, really. I mean, it goes right the way through the generations. It covers a wide range of formats. Just about everything you can think of, really. So, yeah, it covers all bases. So, if you've not ever seen Retro Magazine World before, then go and check it out, because there really is something for everyone there, and it's silly not to ignore it, really, when it's completely and utterly free. So I hope you enjoyed my look at this online PDF magazine. I hope I've opened your eyes to something new you might not have seen before. As always, I've been the Laird. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you all again for another video very soon. Bye bye.